manager allegedly ripped off an employee's hijab, Chipotle sued. Chipotle, an American fast casual restaurant chain known for its Mexican inspired dishes, faced a lawsuit on September 27th from the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or EEOC for short. The lawsuit accuses the restaurant of religious harassment stemming from an incident in Lenexa, Kansas, in 2021. Here, a manager persistently pressured a 19-year-old Muslim employee to reveal her hair to him by removing her hijab. Despite her consistent refusals, the harassment escalated until the manager physically yanked her hijab. Following this, the employee resigned, only to find herself excluded from her remaining scheduled shifts, unlike her non Muslim peers who also gave notice. The federal lawsuit claims Chipotle violated the civil rights law and seeks both company wide policy changes and damages for the affected employee. Chipotle, in its response, confirmed its zero tolerance stance on discrimination and the subsequent termination of the involved manager.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
I basically kind of just wanted to talk about it because this is like a very real and legitimate instance of anti-Muslim bigotry and harassment. Like, this is what it can
What
look
the
like. This still happens in America.
what the hell did the manager think is going to happen? Was obviously going to turn into a nightmare.
Oh my
Like
God,
what?
I know. Like, this is, no matter what happened, it's assault.
Yeah, but like what? Like did the manager think like, yeah, just gonna do this and it's gonna be fine? Like, did he not understand that this is going to turn into obviously a PR nightmare and you're gonna lose your job and you're gonna be unhireable for many companies? Like, what was the thinking process in his head before he decided to do this? I don't get it. Is he
Clearly,
just
this
stupid?
person wasn't.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
so
I'm just gonna rip
freaking
off some.
creepy. How freaking creepy that
Hmm.
over a period of months you're like pressuring a female employee to like undress.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah.
I want. Okay. I want to like talk to this person. I think like study him. Like how? Walk me through this. When you were doing that, what did you think is going to happen after? Did you not like? Like I don't understand. But here, let me give you a silver lining here. Okay. First of all, this indicates that we do have anti-Muslim bigotry. This is a real thing that we need to fight against. That it is common. It needs to be highlighted. Okay, so thank you, Susie, and Dee and the rest of the team who are highlighting these things for us. Um, but on the other side, it's so great to be a Muslim in America. As bad as this is, you could expect a backlash. Okay, you could. So it's bad because things like this happen,
And
but it's
federal
also
agencies to come to your
good.
defense and sue on your
Yeah, but
behalf.
it's also good that if you're a Muslim and something like this happens to you, you know that the government has your back, right? I don't want to make light of this bigotry that needs to be fought against, but I also want to appreciate how United States is one of the best countries in the world for you to be a Muslim, unlike Islamic countries.
Yeah. And this is the kind of thing that the government should come to your defense over, not like
Right.
instances at Hamline University where there are depictions of the prophet and accusations of Islamophobia. That's not what the government has any business coming to your defense over. This is assault on the basis of your
Exactly.
religion. This is what a government
Yes.
has an interest in coming to your defense over. This is what the government has an interest in protecting and defending its citizens' rights.
Exactly.
Not
This as a
the
Muslim.
this is the kind of harm we want the government to intervene in, not the harm
Right.
of offense.
Exactly. This is what you should be expecting from your government, not like banning cartoons. You have to get them to protect your rights, not limiting other people's rights.
Yeah.
You have the right not to be assaulted. And that right should be respected.
Mhm.
Focus more on more like this and less and limiting other people's freedom of expression. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Tima is saying manager probably didn't know ripping off a hijab is no worse than ripping off a woman's skirt. Presumably,
Yeah. I mean, I would say
they're like,
ripping off
oh, it's
someone's
maybe
skirt
just
is
the same
worse.
as like ripping off someone's hat or whatever. That's still, even if that's the case, that's still like assault in the workplace.
It's just as like, okay, it doesn't have to be all the same thing. One of these assaults could be worse. Like ripping off a woman's skirt is worse. I would say it's worse, right? But it doesn't. What matters is that it's assault.
Yeah.
Okay, so it might be a lower level of assault, but it's still assault.
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong? Ripping a woman's skirt is way worse. I think. I don't think they are the same thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
But to many Muslim women, being without hijab is it's the same as being naked. I still think
I
they would
think
think
I
that the
don't.
skirt is worse though. I think even they would think the
Yeah,
skirt is worse. So I'm
I think even a
assuming.
Muslim woman, I think even a hijabi Muslim woman would find somebody ripping off their skirt to be worse than somebody ripping off their hijab. I mean, they would dislike both of them, but I think they would dislike one of these things more than the other one. I think. Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do. And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.